invest? How should they invest? What form?
In gold?
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
fan.
that's what we're talking about.
I'm a fan of using pure gold, the bullion.
How do I
Because
get?
anything
How do
else-
I get pure gold?
Buy it through Legacy and
through
other
us.
companies like
All right,
that.
all right, talk to me about this.
But you have to be careful. There's a lot of scam artists out of there too. I
That's
mean,
why
you
you
got to be
wanna buy
really
graded
careful
pieces.
where you buy stuff.
Of course, right? I
Right,
mean, we keep
this
reading
is,
of.
this is what makes me nervous, is that your average bear who goes, oh, I just saw an infomercial and I'm going to go buy coins, don't realize, well, you just got ripped off. Or the back of the magazine where they say you're buying coins, it's not a good investment.
want to know.
That's
Hold on, wait. Amelia's touching on something very important. There's a commercial that runs. It may even run on this network. I don't know. A coin, and it looks, for all practical purposes, that like it's a solid gold coin. And if you listen carefully, it's gold.
Gold clad.
Plated. Plated.
It's a
Right.
copy
Right.
of
But I'm saying it's a
US
scam.
minted.
Right.
That's why what you want to do is you want to always buy graded certified pieces. PCGS and NGC are the two standards in the industry for graded pieces. This is a graded piece that's put into the case like this by PCGS or NGC. You can see it's hologrammed on the back. It's certified. This will sell sight unseen anywhere in the world because of the trading and the grading on the piece.
Right.
And that's how you. They stand behind it 100%.
What about these? He send us your gold. Anyone?
Yeah,
Anyone send us your gold. You send them jewelry.
That's
What do you
I wanna
get?
to. What's the spread? If I take the $1,000 of GLD, I sell it in a fee-based account, I pay no commission. If I pay a broker $8, $50 to sell $1,000 worth of GLD. If you take $1,000 of real gold and it's trading at $1,150 spot price, am I going to get that $1,150? Because you have to sell it for $1,150. So what is the price that I would get? What would be that spread between the bid and ask?
If you're buying coins, basically what you're doing is you're buying is a premium on top of the bullion price. Nobody buys for a straight bullion. Even when you're buying the ingots itself, there's a price over premium. When you're buying coins, you're paying a price over premium, but you're getting the numismatic value. So you look to basically, for a mid to long-term strategy, you look for something that you can break even on just the bullion price within a short period of time, and then you have the numismatic value on top of that gets your investment.
Is it easy to sell?
Oh, very easy. Like I said, you can literally, if it's graded pieces, you can sell them anywhere in the world.
Talk to me about this. What I'm. A lot of people have been. They're having a tough time. It's a recession.
And there's an infomercial now that you can take your gold, put it all in an envelope, you send it out to somebody, and they send you back a check.
How much?
Right.
What am I getting at? What am I
Anywhere from 1.5% to 10% off the value of the spot value of the gold.
Right.
Or less.
But it's out there.
They have to melt it down, right?
When you're
Right.
talking about jewelry type, that's basically what they're talking about. Something like that, you're actually better off using a local dealer. They're paying higher than the people that you send it to. You can get anywhere between 50 to 70% of the spot price.
Am I better off just going to a pawn shop?
No, because they're actually going to try and pay a little bit less.
Right.
The pawn shop's going to pay less than
because-
send us your gold.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
around the corner from the jewelry district. Jewelry district will pay you anywhere from 97%, roughly 97-95% of the value of today's spot price times the weight of your gold.
And
I've got
every
clients on
jewelry
the street who are
store
doing it.
now says we buy gold. Every jewelry store. It kept
Jewelry
them in
store.
business.
That's
We
how
buy
they
gold.
get-
Everyone
That's how
buys.
they
I have a friend who owns several pawn shops, and he'll buy anything.
I'm
you
sorry,
want.
I'm the tax guy here, right?
Right. That's
right.
When you sell your gold, there's no tax on it. You're converting something that you never held for investment.
When you sell what
You-
kind of gold?
The gold jewelry that you're melting down. If you need extra cash fast,
Well, because you're selling it at a loss.
Yeah.
may or may not be.
That's
bought-
true. If you bought it in
you bought a ring in-
1950 and now you
Yeah.
make
You never know.
But what I'm saying is your
But it's
average
inherited.
But it's
bears
not a
that are
taxable
out there,
event.
that's what they hear, are these infomercials. You guys are talking at a whole another level up here that most people don't even, they don't have a clue. They have no clue.
Hold on, hold it. ADD Hour, Goody Companies I miss in California, Foster Freeze, Winchell's Donuts, Bob's Big Boy. I miss
Foster Freeze is not the same.
Garrett. Eric, I haven't seen Garrett the Carrot in a long time. ADD Hour is so much fun. I delight and escape from all the serious stuff. Keep up the great work. Ken Panel says, what's with all the dudes? Only one beautiful angel this time. Well, we had 4 before. We had Rock
the last
Chalk.
segment.
The meaning of Rock Chalk. The meaning of Rock Chalk Jayhawk, according to Kansas University's Rock Chalk chant evolved from a cheer that a chemistry professor
Go Jayhawks.
created for the JU Science Club in 1886.
A science teacher?
Pam, you're great.
I can't even get
I
over
don't
that.
get it, though. What the heck's happening with the... Well, who can do this? What the heck is happening with the Proof Silver Eagle program, Glenn wants to know. Is something going on with... By the way, what is a proof silver eagle? Anyone know?
A proof is just a different way of them stamping the coin. They do it in a different manner. It becomes a proof. It's usually a shorter run than a regular coin.
Is there something going on with it we should know?
Not that I know. I mean, I can look into it and get back to you next week.
What are your thoughts on Fort Knox, Brian? Since speaking of gold, what are your thoughts on Fort Knox? They're trying to have it audited, if I heard right. That's interesting. How much gold is in the U.S. Treasuries around? Do we know? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? No? All right. Audited for what? See if it's actually there. That would be interesting if they opened up that.
Can you imagine?
Where'd it go?
We're really getting
It was
into
here.
we're getting into
We're getting
conspiracy theories.
back, open it up.
How much was underneath 7 World Trade Center?
I have an interesting story about not 7 World Trade Center. I had a Chase account with a safety deposit box with a lot of gold in it. A lot of gold, a lot of silver, things, collectibles. And the thing went down, the Trade Center went down. It was in the basement under the parking garage. They called me afterwards and said, everything's lost, disintegrated, everything's gone. About a month later, maybe 2 months later, I get a call, by the way, we located a set of safety deposit boxes. You come identify the contents, it's yours. So I go, I'll bring it in one time. I go there, they give me the box. The gold is melted, the silver is melted, the paper money is burned around the edges.
Wow.
Yeah, and just about everything else melted down there, but it's really, really fascinating. There's
Paper
allegedly
is actually a good store of
heat.
heat.
Well, yeah, the middle part was fine, but
Uncut.
the edges burned around.
That is cool. I would like. That is.
Paper is
the value of the
compressed.
bullion.
It actually holds up pretty well.
Wow.
That's exactly what it was. It was compressed. What the heck's happening with the Proof Silver Eagle program? Are they discontinuing it? He wants to know. Have you heard a discontinuing
haven't
of
heard
it?
one way or the
Can you point out for us, were we not allowed to buy Krugerrands for years? Now we are. What's
we
the
have-
Krugerrand issue
Krugerrands are readily available. They're usually
now?
out
But
there,
were they
sure.
always? Weren't we prohibited from buying them for a while during
we were prohibited
apartheid?
for a while we were prohibited from owning physical gold, but that mid to late 70s that changed, and 1986 is when the
You mean when we went off the gold standard? Is that what it was? The
a little
Bretton
bit
Woods?
after, a little bit after that. And then in '86 the current mint started minting current day pieces, libs, eagles, silver, gold. That actually
What's the best website to go to find out what my gold is worth if I found a rare coin that my grandfather left me?
Actually, you go to PCGS, .com, PCGS and NGC. They actually have information on there that gives you current prices, actually auction prices.
That's good
realized
that there's
values.
actually a place.
There's a lot of places online now that you can.
And I
check
think one
to
of those
see what the
companies
coin's
trades on
worth.
NASDAQ, by the way.
What's that?
One of those companies Peter just mentioned. But, it's very, it's very tough to have a conversation without bringing up the word inflation, because at the end of the day,
If you bring up inflation and my viewers turn the channel, I'll kill you.
okay,
I'm going to kill you.
I'm not going to bring up inflation. I'll bring up the propensity of prices to rise over time. How about that? But it's very important when you look at gold, because gold really is a mechanism that will help you forecast inflation. And right now, it's like a blinking red light that's telling us that we've got inflation coming, which actually makes gold, to me, a little bit more attractive, whether or not you use the ETF for the real deal like you.
The Federal Reserve holds gold for the U.S. and a lot of the world as well and it's on their page. The New York Federal Reserve. I think there are a bunch of stores of our gold around the country. I'm not sure it's just the New York Fed. What, we're over? Oh, I'm sorry. 4 o'clock, having a great time. All right, around the horn, Peter Spalletti, Legacy Coin and Capital. Do you have a website real quick?
LegacyCoinsOnline.com.
LegacyCoinsOnline.com. Our favorite angelpreneur, Amelia Antonetti, LuckyNapkin.com. To my right, Mitchell Goldberg, Client First Strategies. Mitchell, I'm sorry we cut you off.
ClientFirstStrategy.com.
And then Joel Peck, CPA. Joel, website, anywhere. How can they find-
PeckCPA.com.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I will
you.
see you
Bye.
tomorrow. 30
you.
minutes tomorrow. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so